this is exactly 9 times I have started this video. 9 times. I don't know who's going to come and watch it, and I really don't care. I watched a video today of President Trump, Mike Pence, and some Fox News reporters describing Trump's launch of the U.S. Space Force Command. There is nothing in the video, timestamps, nothing related to the words and the numbers in the video that isn't, in fact, pure Illuminati programming. I don't know where to start. I started the video, this is the 9th time. The previous time, everything I posted in relationship to the video was not allowed to be seen by anybody, because when I posted it on my end, it would appear in white and then it would gray out. And then I would get a message saying error. So apparently they don't want this information to be posted on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I am going to simply tell you to watch the video that I post on this video and follow the timestamps and follow the numbers and the words in the bracket of Trump's. I'll read the title of the video. Okay, I'll read the title of the video. Trump orders creation of U.S. Space Command. Okay, I'll try to see if this okay, this is Grandiose Illuminati Numbering Masterpiece Theater. Not a joke. That's what it is. Some order of the Masons and the Illuminati took several hundred hours, perhaps, between all of them to create this video, even so much as to leave out the number 1. And when a number 1 was needed to fill the spot before 119, they launched a rocket, a white rocket, straight up in the air. So what I'm going to do at this point, I can't do this again. I have actually started this video. This is the 9th time. And each time, somewhere along the line, it doesn't allow me to either post or see what I'm posting, or the page just disappears. Just disappeared. It just went off the thing and said that I needed to sign into Google after I started one of the live streams. I'm not sure. I don't know. Then I tried to post stuff with brackets, that I was always allowed to post things with brackets. And then the brackets that I'm going to post now, I'm going to have to remove the triple brackets. Apparently, they don't let you post brackets anymore on YouTube. Maybe they never did. Maybe I never tried to post triple brackets. They think it's some sort of a code. They consider it some sort of a code. So this here, I'll just post this stuff anyway, because I'm going to end this live stream in a few minutes. I can't do this again. I have actually been doing it for now. I started at 7:30 this morning, and it's now 10 o'clock, 8:30, 9:30, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. I started this ago, and I can't get. All right, I see somebody can see what I'm saying this time. And now I have to remove some brackets from something else. So hold on a minute, please. See, without understanding how the Illuminati works and how they control things, the numbers that I posted in the that are going to be, well, the words I posted video that are going to be posted in the video segment as like the pinned comment at the top of the page, without understanding how the Illuminati works with numbers and timestamps in this video specifically, no one would believe anything I said. And I don't blame you one bit. And now, even though I copied a completely different thing, I copied something that's not even on the board. I copied a completely different word phrase. And the phrase that I copied before that, 6th branch. Let's see if we can get 6th branch. I only copied a segment. Oh boy. All right. I only copied a segment of the sentence, and I know I copied just a segment of the sentence. And now I had to separate the sentence into a completely different paragraph. It copied the whole paragraph, even though only a small segment of the letters. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to get through. I doubt I'm going to get through this at all. I'm going to have to start this. I don't even want to do this video anymore, to be honest. I don't know. I've lost all interest in it. Doing something 9 times. 2.5 hours I spent going through this video, timestamps and numbers. It's not fun anymore. So the video I posted, these are the timestamps if anybody's interested to follow it. I'm going to kill the video in a minute or two and kill the lot. Well, I could talk about something else. We could talk about Trump's border wall. Then everybody can just join in anytime they want. Because Trump's border wall is another optical illusion by the Trump administration. He's never going to build a wall. And now a man who is a triple amputee started a GoFundMe page to build the wall. And we're going to talk about that. Let's talk about that now. Well, in about, I think, less than 2 minutes, we could talk about that. If anybody wants to talk about it. Because I'm done with this stuff, yeah. I'm going to have to, again, it copied something, and I only copied part of the paragraph, and it reposted a previous paragraph. Again, it happened. How's that possible? Okay, and here's the link. Here's the link for the video as the same link that I posted in the beginning. And now we're going to talk about Trump's wall. Will he be able to see it from space? Yeah, should be a good question, yeah? Should be a good question. Here is the military phonetic alphabet that I based most of the research on. And now let's talk about something else altogether. I'm done talking about Trump's Space Force. When I'm done with the video, I'll post all the words the way I had it on the video and pin it to the top comment. You people can go and look at it yourselves. I've lost all interest in that topic. So this man who was a triple amputee started a GoFundMe page to build the border wall. Can you imagine? Listen to all the bullshit that Trump was talking about before he got elected. Listen to all the bullshit that Trump is going to build a wall. Mexico is going to pay for it. None of that happened. Trump is going to fix illegal voter identification fraud system. Trump never fixed the illegal voter identification fraud system. Trump was, good morning, where's Moscow? Trump was going to send the illegals back. Trump never sent any of the illegals back. He is now supposedly, this is just supposedly, he's removing gang members, but there are still 3,000 people going into America every day. This is a Where's Bosco topic that he wanted me to review. So let's review Where's Bosco and what he's interested in, because what he is interested in, everybody in America should be interested in. And now I'm going to tell you what Trump is going to do before Christmas. I have repeatedly told you, every year I make a video saying that on December 15th till the 31st of December, the United States government screws the American people 2 or 3 dozen times majorly, 4 or 5 times completely disastrous. They make some sort of proclamation or law or amendment to the Constitution or whatever they do between December 15th and December 30th is just pure evil. And here we go again. On December 19th, Trump, and by the way, the U.S. Space Force video was posted on the 19th of December, which is, again, 1/9. But moving past that, Trump is going to send home, okay, so Where's Bosco knows what's going on at the border, and the illegals have come down by the truckload. If there were trains available, they came down on trains, they came down on pickup trucks, they came down on vans, motorcycles, and cabs. Guaranteed 9,000, up to 14,000. You don't hear about this anymore in the paper. Where did all those people go? Now, there were 2 van loads of people. They showed you 2 white vans with people that were going back in the other direction. But there was 14,000 people amassed in Tijuana. And all the troops that were there, necessary on the border, all the Trump originally promised 15,000 troops, but he only sent 5,800. That's what he said. I would imagine it's less. I would imagine they needed more, and I would imagine it's less than 5,800 troops. Probably 5,800 troops to get the equipment there, and probably there are 4,000 troops on the border because they lie about everything. So now Trump has, let's just go with his, let's round it off. Trump has 6,000 troops on the border. There's 14,000 people in Mexico waiting to cross the border en masse. And for Christmas, this is Trump's Christmas present to America. Send over, America. Here it comes. Trump is sending 3,000 of the troops home. More than 50%. They didn't give an exact number, but they said upwards of 50% of the troops are going home for Christmas. So now where they needed 15,000 troops, where he sent 6,000 troops, he's going to have 2,800 or 3,000 troops. How does this make sense? It makes sense. And then all the while that the 14,000 accredited illegal immigrants amassed in Tijuana, all those 14,000 people, more people started to come from Venezuela last week, and more people from Honduras as well. And they were also being brought down in trucks and buses. So, but Trump is saying this man, he's a chronic liar. What do they call somebody who's a chronic liar? He's a psychopathic liar. Okay. He said that they're sending, but now they're beginning to send people back. Yes, 2 vans of people, 2 white vans with about 11 people in each van went back towards away. That the video camera showed them getting into the van and the van leaving. No one knows where they went. They could have went to the stadium in Tijuana. There is no proof at all at any news agency that anybody went home. Then they demanded $50,000 per person to go home. Do you really believe that anybody would be so stupid as to believe that if you give one of these illegal Mexicans $50,000, they're going to go home? First of all, they don't have identification. So second of all, when Trump is bringing them into the country, I watched Border Patrol. They didn't fingerprint or facial recognize the woman with the 2 children. They just grabbed her wrist over the border and they walked her through a doorway back onto the Mexican side. Trump said he was going to detain them and vet them, but he didn't do that. He has never kept any of his promises about this border wall. So now, where's Bosco is pretty understanding about that. And I'm going to read where's Bosco's comments. As a pilot, that's my lingo, the phonetic alphabet. Very nice. Trucking them in, LOL. Yeah, he is. It's still on news local here. Local news, but not national news. Remember, it was on every YouTube video. They're the only people that are still following anything close to it, and not even myself, because they just inundate you with bullshit in the newspapers. There's GRANDIOUS 66. I make a few videos, and besides that, Fox puts out a couple of videos, but Fox is completely controlled by the mainstream media as well. And now they dropped all their coverage of the illegal immigration for the holidays. They put out maybe one video in a 24-hour news cycle. They're basically just screwing you. And when Trump sends the 50, now it's no determined number how many troops he's sending home for Christmas, but they're assuredly sending home more than 50% of the troops. So if we needed 15,000 and we got 6,000 and they send home 3,000, that leaves 3,000 troops to defend the border against 14,000 people. Bearing in mind that it's against the law to use lethal force to stop them. So now they have to be detained. But we don't have facilities to detain 14,000 people at the border. We do have facilities to detain 14,000 people. We, me, and the rest of the American people, we paid for these facilities starting after 9/11 in terms of FEMA camps. I think we have FEMA camps in America that can quantifiably hold, house, feed, heat, and cool 8 million people. There are several dozen FEMA camps throughout the United States, and the biggest one is in Alaska that holds, I think it holds close to 1 million people. It's just a sectioned off area where if you want to escape into the tundra, you can do that. I never saw it because no one ever put a video of it up, but it's my understanding it can hold up to 1 million people. So it's probably just a big area with a wall around it, which is, by the way, what we need around the water between Mexico and California and Texas and Mexico. So we have the facilities. They're called FEMA camps. We paid for the facilities already. We already paid for them. So all Trump, the lying Trumpster that he is, all he has to do is grab the person when they walk through the wall, visually ID them, fingerprint them, facial recognize them, DNA test them, and see how far they get. Miles of porous border wall. When in many cases,